What if I told you that after age 50, your muscles are quietly disappearing, whether you like it or not? It's called sarcopenia, and it's no joke. After 50, you can lose up to 1 to 2% of your muscle mass every year. That means less strength, slower metabolism, and a much higher risk of falls, fractures, and even chronic diseases. Imagine struggling to lift a grocery bag that once felt like nothing, or feeling exhausted after walking up a flight of stairs. It's not just getting older. It's your body telling you that it's losing the muscle it needs to keep you strong and independent. Here's why this happens. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at building muscle. Even if we're eating the same amount of protein, our hormones shift, our metabolism slows, and if we don't take action, our muscles break down faster than they rebuild. The good news? This process isn't set in stone. In fact, with the right protein-packed meats, you can slow, stop, and even reverse muscle loss, keeping your strength, energy, and independence for decades to come. But not all meats are created equal. Some are muscle-saving powerhouses, while others could be doing more harm than good. Stick around because I'm about to reveal the top 5 essential meats that will help you stay strong and active well into your golden years. Meat number 1, grass-fed beef. Let's start with a classic, grass-fed beef. Now, before you think, isn't red meat bad for me? Let's clear that up. Grass-fed beef is packed with high-quality protein, iron, and creatine, all of which are essential for maintaining and repairing muscle tissue. But here's what makes it different from regular beef. It has higher omega-3 fatty acids and CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, which help reduce inflammation and improve muscle recovery. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people over 50 who consume lean, high-protein meats like grass-fed beef maintain significantly more muscle mass than those who don't. And let's be honest, beef is versatile. Whether it's grilled, stir-fried, or slow-cooked, it's an easy addition to your meals. Plus, who doesn't love a good steak? Just don't tell your doctor you're prescribing yourself one for muscle health. But what if you're looking for something that's just as powerful, but comes with even more anti-aging benefits? You'll want to hear about this next one. Meat number 2, wild-caught salmon. Next up is wild-caught salmon, and trust me, this is a game changer. Not only is salmon loaded with muscle-building protein, but it's also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and improve muscle recovery. As we age, our muscles become more prone to chronic inflammation, which can accelerate muscle loss. Omega-3s help fight this process and keep your muscles functioning at their best. And here's something wild. NASA includes salmon in astronaut diets to prevent muscle atrophy in space. If it's good enough for astronauts, it's definitely good enough for you. But let's say fish isn't your thing. Don't worry, I've got something lean, delicious, and packed with just as many benefits coming up next. 3, if beef or fish isn't your go-to, let's talk about something most people eat regularly, chicken. But here's the catch, it has to be pasture-raised. Now, why does this matter? Unlike factory farmed chicken, pasture-raised chicken has higher levels of omega-3s, vitamin E, and antioxidants, making it much better for your muscles and overall health. It's also lean, meaning you get all the protein without the extra fat. For muscle health, chicken is one of the easiest sources of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild and preserve muscle tissue. It's also rich in B vitamins, especially B6 and B12, which play a crucial role in energy production and muscle function. And if you're someone who struggles with digestion or heavy meals, chicken is lighter and easier to digest than red meat, making it a perfect daily protein source. And let's be honest, chicken is way easier to chew than steak when you're half asleep at dinner. But what if I told you there's a meat out there that's leaner than beef, richer in nutrients than chicken, and an absolute powerhouse for muscle health? Let's talk about a hidden gem, bison. Number 4, bison. Now, most people don't think of bison as a go-to protein source, but it's one of the best kept secrets when it comes to muscle preservation and longevity. Bison is leaner than beef, but has even more protein per serving. It's also loaded with iron, zinc, and creatine, which are crucial for muscle repair, strength, and energy levels. Unlike conventional beef, bison has higher omega-3 levels and less saturated fat, making it a heart-healthy choice as well. Historically, Native American tribes thrived on bison, using it as their primary source of strength and endurance. And today, studies show that people who include bison in their diets experience better muscle retention and lower inflammation levels compared to those who consume processed meats. Another major benefit? Bison is typically grass-fed and free from antibiotics and hormones, making it a much cleaner option for your body. But what if I told you there's a meat that not only helps with muscle growth, but also improves sleep and recovery overnight? Let's talk about turkey. And number 5, turkey. Turkey might not seem exciting outside of Thanksgiving, but it's actually one of the best proteins for muscle recovery, and here's why. Turkey is rich in high-quality protein and packed with tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes better sleep and muscle repair. And as we age, recovery becomes just as important as exercise itself. Without proper rest, our muscles don't rebuild as efficiently. Additionally, turkey is high in selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from damage and helps reduce inflammation. It's also low in fat, making it an ideal protein source for those looking to stay lean while maintaining strength. It's incredibly versatile. You can grill it, roast it, or even swap it for chicken in most recipes. And no, you don't need to wait for Thanksgiving to eat turkey. Your muscles deserve it year-round. So now that you know the best meats for preserving muscle after 50, you might be wondering, how much should you actually eat? And what's the worst mistake most people make when trying to build muscle at this age? Let's break that down next. Now that we've covered the top 5 meats, let's answer a critical question. How much should you actually eat to prevent muscle loss? The truth is, most people don't eat enough high-quality protein as they age. Studies show that older adults need more protein than younger people to stimulate muscle growth and repair. So how much do you need? Experts recommend at least 0.6 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day if you're over 50. That means if you weigh 150 pounds, you should be aiming for around 90 to 120 grams of protein daily. What does that look like in real food? 4 ounces of grass-fed beef equals 28 grams protein, 6 ounces of salmon, 40 grams protein, 6 ounces of chicken, 36 grams protein, 6 ounces of bison, 40 grams protein, 6 ounces of turkey, 38 grams protein. That means just 2 servings of these meats per day can easily help you hit your goal. But here's the mistake most people make. They eat all their protein at dinner and barely any in the morning or afternoon. So what's the best way to time your meals to maximize muscle retention? Let's talk about that next. Protein timing is just as important as how much you eat. If you're eating all your protein in one meal, your body can't absorb it efficiently and a lot of it goes to waste. The best approach? Spread it out evenly across your meals. Breakfast. Start with a high protein meal. Turkey omelet, salmon with eggs, or even a protein-packed smoothie. Lunch. A lean protein like chicken or bison with some veggies and healthy fats. Dinner. A satisfying portion of grass-fed beef or salmon to end the day strong. This strategy keeps your muscles constantly fueled, helps regulate blood sugar, and boosts metabolism, all critical for staying lean and strong as you age. But even with the right meats and meal timing, there's one more thing you need to do, and skipping it is the #1 reason most people lose muscle fast. Let's wrap this up with the final key to muscle preservation. So, what's the final piece of the puzzle? Strength training and movement. You can eat all the right protein in the world, but if you're not actively using your muscles, they will still weaken over time. Pair these muscle-building meats with at least 3 strength training sessions per week. Even bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light weights can make a huge difference. Now I've got a challenge for you. Start incorporating these top meats into your meals this week and track how you feel. If you want more expert-backed nutrition tips to stay strong and live longer, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. And if you're curious about which foods destroy muscle health after 50, stay tuned for my next video where I'll reveal the top 5 worst foods that speed up aging and muscle loss. See you in the next one.